Known as Salaah, or Salat, in Arabic, it is the second of the 5 pillars of Islam and is considered the spinal cord of the religion. It is the most direct and personal connection between a believer and their Creator. The Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, emphasized its centrality, saying just before his death, the prayer, the prayer. This underscores that it is the first thing a person will be held accountable for on the Day of Judgment. Here is a breakdown of its profound importance, both spiritually and practically. It is a direct and obligatory link to God. Unlike other acts of worship that can be directed towards other people, like charity, or oneself, like fasting, Salah is an act performed purely for God. It is a direct, personal communion with Allah, without any intermediary. A divine command. Muslims believe Salah was a gift directly given to the Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, during the night journey, Isra and Miraj, unlike other commandments which were revealed through the angel Gabriel. This highlights its unique status. The Miraj of the believer. It is often said that Salah is the believer's spiritual ascension, a moment when they stand before God. The first act of accountability. On the Day of Judgment, the very first question a person will be asked is about their prayer. The Prophet, PBUH, said, "The first matter that the servant will be brought to account for on the Day of Judgment is the prayer. If it is sound, then the rest of his deeds will be sound. And if it is bad, then the rest of his deeds will be bad." Al-Tabarani. This shows that Salah is the benchmark for a person's entire religious life. Its consistency and sincerity are a reflection of their overall faith. A practical shield against evil. The Quran explicitly states the moral function of prayer. Indeed, prayer prohibits immorality and wrongdoing, Quran 29-45. The disciplined, regular remembrance of God acts as a spiritual and ethical filter for the heart and mind. When a person stands in prayer 5 times a day, consciously remembering that God is watching, it builds a spiritual resistance that helps them avoid sinful actions throughout the day. A source of discipline, structure, and peace. Spiritual discipline. Performing 5 prayers at fixed times throughout the day, Fajr at dawn, Dhuhr at noon, Asr in the afternoon, Maghrib at sunset, and Isha at night, imposes a healthy discipline on a Muslim's life. It structures the day around the remembrance of God. Inner tranquility, Sakina. In a world of chaos and stress, Salah is an oasis of peace. The Prophet, PBUH, would tell his companion Bilal, "O Bilal, call the Qama, the second call to prayer. Give us comfort by it." The act of disengaging from worldly affairs, performing ablution, wudu, and focusing on God provides immense psychological and spiritual relief. Verily, in the remembrance of Allah the hearts find rest. Quran 13:28, the criterion of faith. Salah is the visible line that distinguishes a Muslim who is committed to their faith from one who is negligent. Its abandonment is considered a grave sin that can lead to disbelief. The Prophet, PBUH, said, "The covenant between us and them, the disbelievers, is the prayer, so whoever abandons it has committed disbelief." Sunan al-Tirmidhi. A unifying force for the community. While prayer can be performed anywhere, the congregational prayer, especially the Friday, Jumu'ah, prayer, is a powerful symbol of Muslim unity. It gathers people from all walks of life, rich and poor, black and white, leader and follower, standing shoulder to shoulder, equal before God. This fosters a strong sense of brotherhood and community. Summary: the multifaceted role of prayer. In essence, Salah is not just a set of physical movements and recitations. It is a comprehensive act of worship that serves as an act of submission. It is the physical manifestation of being a Muslim, one who submits. A constant reminder. It pulls a person back from heedlessness, ghafalah, 5 times a day. A spiritual recharge. It replenishes faith and purifies the heart from the stains of worldly life. A moral compass. It guides behavior and prevents sin. A source of strength. It provides patience and perseverance in the face of life's trials. For a Muslim, a day without prayer is like a body without a soul, devoid of its core spiritual energy and connection to its purpose in life. It is the practical implementation of the declaration of faith, Shahada, and the bedrock upon which a life of piety is built.